Walker's Desert Diaries. Week 2. Hello, Arizona calling. This week, I have been mostly sweating. The first 100-degree day of the summer yesterday. Yep, they use old money here, so that's about, 38 degrees. It's regularly about 110 or 45 over the next 3 months, every single day. There are overnight lows of about 85 or 32. Hello, factor 50. I can see why the locals were so excited about that rain last week. I've also mostly been telling people, no, I'm not Australian. I've never had this all the time I've travelled to America before. A lot of Americans cannot tell the difference between an English accent and an Australian accent, mate. My husband does get it a bit more. He's from down south, so I think maybe it's to do with the flattened vowels of the north versus the vowels of the south. I don't know, ask a linguist, but he gets it a lot more than I do. But still, at least half the people say to me, oh, where are you from in Australia? And I go, oh, Manchester. But it's strange to share a language with a country, but I'm still continuously finding myself having to speak more slowly and enunciate my words more so the locals can understand me. Actually, I found that talking like the Queen, channeling the royal family, generally does the trick. I'm not kidding. This is what I've started to do. It's brilliant to see people's reactions as well. I was in the diner the other day with my daughter and I said, oh, hello. Could you possibly change that cola for a Diet Cola? My daughter has poured out the wrong one. Thanks so much. That's very kind of you. You're so kind. Thank you. I am one step away from being asked if I actually know Harry and Meghan, so of course shall say yes. The girls started their new school this week and, man alive, my heart nearly broke when they walked in. I could tell they were so scared walking into a classroom of just strangers, essentially. They were little troopers, though. I mean, they've only ever been to one school. They grew up with the same kids in their class from day one. And now they not only have to walk into the classroom and be the new kid, but the new kid who doesn't sound like anybody else either. They've really taken it in their stride, though. They've been great. And it's really funny for me when I ask them about their day to have them talking about friends who don't have names like the names of their old school friends. So their old school friends are like Ruby and Lacey and Liam. And now it's Quinn and Dakota and Aston. In fact, I do have to go full on royal family when I speak to some of these small children. When they tell me their names, I'm awfully sorry. Tig. Say again? Madden. Okay, usual spelling? Thanks so much. It was my birthday this week as well. And also my daughter's birthday on the same day. I haven't really had a birthday for 8 years since she's been born, bless her. It was the first year she hasn't had a birthday party, though, because, of course, we don't know anyone. And as all my cooking utensils are somewhere over the Atlantic, it's the first year I haven't made her a cake. She was a little bit too excited about the shop-bought one, though. I think that might say something a little bit about my cooking, but she really enjoyed her birthday tea. So we're in week 2. Headlines, we still love it. It still doesn't feel real. I think we're in a bit of shock. Other headlines, people are really friendly and welcoming. Food is really expensive, as is sellotape. Bizarrely, birthday presents, I needed to buy sellotape. $5 for a roll of sellotape. What is going on? Anyway, I've plucked up the courage to drive on the freeway for the first time, constantly chanting, you're on the right, you're on the right, you're on the right. Onwards. I'll see you in the desert.